Welcome to the Powers of Mind. I'm Brother Malcolm.
And I'm Sister Carolyn.
We are here with Enlightenism Solutions for a new way to think and live. With the National Bible Society's Divine Church, I should say the Church of Divine Self-Knowledge. We're promoting an alternative belief system about the greater power of God consciousness within you. And I'm Brother Malcolm, and Sister Carolyn here is going to get us started. She's an Enlightenism practitioner, workshop facilitator, and an advocate for divine self-knowledge. And I give you the one and only Sister Carolyn.
Thank you, Brother Malcolm. I think one of the things he forgot is that we are the twins. We are the Enlightenism twins. And so I welcome you to our broadcast. This is where illusions end and Enlightenism begins. And it begins in our thinking. When you decide that you want a new way to think and a new way to live and a new way to be, one of the things that I thought about as an example, when we bought our first home, I was so happy. And even though it was an old house and it had a lot of character and so on, I sat there in that house deciding what I wanted to put in the house. What did I want to bring to this new home that had been around a long time, but of course it was new for me. What did I want to bring to this new house that I bought? And the way I think about Enlightenism is that same way. What do you want to bring to the new house that is not from the illusionary world? What do you want to bring in? Well, we first must have a philosophy when we set up anything new. When we set up a new home, we say, well, what kind of furniture, what color the rugs, the appliances, and all of the things that we think about. And we think about those things when we buy a new home or are moving into a new home or a new apartment. However, we think about what we're going to bring. And the thing that I know is that I brought myself with my beliefs and my ideas about how I should decorate a home. But they weren't really my beliefs. They were things that I had been taught. And so they were a part of my beliefs as to what I should have, the colors and so on. All of that had been taught to me. When we speak of Enlightenism and we're speaking of a new way to think and live, you are not bringing any excess baggage into this new place that you're living. You are understanding your awareness and that you are whole. And that in order to stay whole, we can't bring anything into this new house that is going to fragment us, that is going to have us suffer lack, limitation, and struggle. When we decide that we're bringing something new into the house, we have to understand that it is going to come totally from us. And in order to do that, one must accept the idea that you were born whole, perfect, and complete, and that you have everything that you will ever need for the journey. You're faceless, formless, ageless, and colorless. And when we let those things go and don't bring them into our world, understanding that we make decisions for our wholeness. We make decisions from a place of being effective in our own life. We can wake up then with enough love, with enough clarity, with enough understanding of the awareness of who we are. So with Enlightenism, You are moving into a new house and not bringing anything from the illusionary world. You understand who you are in the process of your living. You understand that you are whole, perfect, and complete, faceless, formless, colorless, and ageless, and have everything that you will ever need for the journey. And when you understand that, you begin to open up this window for divine self-knowledge to enter. Enlightenism is the road we take. We develop then an understanding that we're okay, and we've always been okay. But along life's journey, that has been taught out of us by well-meaning others. And so when we can embrace without blaming, then you clearly know that you're on the road. Because it's not about blaming, it's not about shaming. It is about recognizing the completeness that we are. And in order to do that, I invite you to get a copy of Enlightenism, which you can get through Amazon. The questions and the stories in this book allow you to uncover your awareness. It allows you to understand why you do what you do and how you have ended up in this place where you are. And this book allows you to unlearn those activities where you participated in your life, where you were not effective. I invite all of you to get a copy of Enlightenism through Amazon and gift this to anyone who wants to understand their awareness of being and to develop within them a new way to live and a new way to think. And now it's time for Brother Malcolm. And so I give you Brother Malcolm, author, philosopher, and creator of Enlightenism. Brother Malcolm.
Thank you so much, Sister Carolyn. Great insights to get us started today. Enlightenism, folks. The one and only Sister Carolyn.
Thank you.
I'm Brother Malcolm coming to you live, folks. From the Enlightenism Zone, I want to welcome all of you to another productive, thought-provoking Enlightenism insights on solutions. And the solutions are the divine self-power, self-knowledge, divine self-knowledge of the God consciousness within you. We are greater than we realize or that we believe. But when we use someone else's information, I call it illusory knowledge, to tell you that you are such and such a person, and you buy into this notion, then you devalue yourself automatically with the information that you're using to define yourself. I am greater than the I that I created. I am greater than the person that I created with illusory knowledge. That's what I'm talking about. When I say I am greater than the person, than the I that I created, the I that I created became victimized, believed that I was powerless, believed this, and began to live my life with the foundation of victimization and powerlessness. And then everything around me took on another meaning when I discovered that I could do something about the beliefs that I had received from other people. What could I do? Unlearn them. Unlearn them with divine self-knowledge. Create a new mindset. So you surprise yourself that you could wake up and say, I understand that I'm living in an illusion and I can do something about it. We're not divinely created to be victims. Think about it for a moment. Power that creates everything in the universe decides to create people that are victims, that we are somehow supposed to be subservient, and we're supposed to worship people that other people tell us to worship. We are not lack, folks. We are not lack. We're not born with lack. We're born with great power ourselves. And the divine self-knowledge contained within each one of us enlightens us to know that we can do something about our own lives. We do not have to depend on somebody else. We do not have to wait on other people to tell us when it's okay to change. You can change now with divine self-knowledge. You can change now. You can teach yourself how to be great. You can teach yourself how to overcome what others have taught you. You can teach yourself to let go of all of these illusions that you have about yourself and others. You can do this on your own with divine self-knowledge. And that's the consciousness within you. Learning a new way to think and live. Learning something different. Not being caught up in all of the things that people have created for you to get caught up in. At the end of the day, all of the politicians and all of the people in positions of power, at the end of the day, when they leave physically the world, it's still the same. It's still the same no matter what you want to say. No matter what you want to think about it. The world has been in the way that it is because people fail to realize you're living in an illusion. And no matter who comes into the world, unless you change your own perception of yourself in the illusion, nothing is going to change in the world. In your awareness of it. Enlightenism is a step in that direction. What is Enlightenism? Enlightenism is the power and clarity to know that you're in an illusion. To identify at least that you can say, I'm in an illusion. And I can do something about this illusion. What can you do? You can work in the mind. Enter into the mind with the belief that and knowledge that there is a power in you that's greater than the power that you have been using outside of you. There is a power in you of divine self-knowledge that's greater than the illusory knowledge that others have taught you. With divine self-knowledge, you can unlearn what others have taught you. You can change how you think and live. You can do it yourself. You don't need anyone to give you this power, because it was divinely provided to you at birth. You are divinely created with divine self-knowledge. You're divinely created with a great power. This power is divine self-knowledge. I'm Brother Malcolm, and thank you for stopping by.
I'm Sister Carolyn, and thanks for listening.
Have a great day, folks. See you next time. Be sure to check out the book Enlightenism.
Yes.